Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. May I know your name?
Myself, G. Trilokya, sir.
Okay. Give your resume. Okay. Hi, Trilokya. Can you
Thank you, sir.
introduce yourself?
Thank you, sir, first of all, giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is G. Trilokya. I'm from Nellore district, Kavali, which is famous for temples. I recently completed my graduation in BSc Fashion Designing, Tirupati Sri Padmavati Mahila University. My skills are I'm good at manual testing and automation testing. My strengths are I'm hardworking person and quick learner. My hobbies are listening music, dancing, and to explore new things.
Okay, Trilokya. You are good in manual testing, right?
Yes.
How much you will rate yourself out of five?
Out of five, four.
Okay, fine. So, what is software testing?
The functionality of an application, intent of finding defects, whether the application is working properly or not, is known as software testing.
Okay. What are the categories that are divided in software testing?
There are two categories. One is manual testing and another one is automation testing.
Okay. When we will do manual testing and when we will do automation testing?
Manual testing means that testing using of tools is known as manual testing. Automation testing, we test the application with using tools.
Okay, fine. Can you explain SDLC, how the application is going to be developing?
Okay, sir. SDLC means software development life cycle. It is the process of developing the software application. To develop the software application, it has stages or phases: requirement gathering or collection gathering, feasibility study or study analysis, design, and then coding or implementation, testing, installation, and maintenance and support.
Okay, fine. Why we need testing is important, huh?
Yes, sir. Testing is important in every software application because if the end user faces any problem in the software application while using, it may leads to the problem to the end users.
Okay, fine. So why assume that you are a test engineer?
Yes.
Okay. As a test engineer, what type of defects you need to find?
Whether the application is working properly or not, and all the login page app is working properly or not. That's all.
Okay, fine. What is defect?
It is an mismatching of an application is known as defect
Okay, fine. Then where we will find defect?
in software application.
Who will find the defects?
Test engineer.
Okay. In application, we can find defects or errors.
Defects
Okay. Then where we will find errors?
in developing.
Okay. In developing only we will find errors.
Yes.
Okay. Errors will be found by the developers or test engineers.
Developers.
Okay, fine. So, can you explain me difference between what is the work of the developer and what is the work of a test engineer?
Okay, so developer is always build the software application. Test engineers will always test the defects in the software application.
Okay. So, if you want to test the application, mandatorily we need to write the test cases, right?
Yes.
How we can write the test cases? So, when we can write the test cases?
The developer will develop the software application and then we start to write the test cases.
Okay. Okay. What is scenario? So, first we can write scenarios or test cases.
Scenarios.
Okay. Based on the say, how we can write the test cases?
When the developer will start writing the software application and then we start write the test cases.
Okay, fine. When we are writing the test cases,
Writing the scenarios, then we are writing the test cases.
okay, fine. So, what is scenario?
Testing of an application in all possible ways is known as scenario.
Okay, what are the types of the scenarios?
There are two types of scenarios. One is positive scenario and another one is negative scenario. In positive scenario, we are identify the valid or expected data is called positive scenario. Negative scenario means invalid data or unexpected data is known as negative scenario.
Okay, fine. What are the models in the SDLC? For every model is the same or anything is special for the every model?
No, sir. There are eight types of models in SDLC. Mainly waterfall model, spiral model, prototype model, hybrid model, increment model, agile methodology, and derived model.
Okay, fine. Can you explain about each model when we will go for the each model?
Okay, sir. In We can go the waterfall model for a short-term applications when customer freezes the requirement. The part by part, when the customer gives the requirements in part by part. Prototype model is known as a dummy model when the software company is not clear about the technology. That's it, sir.
Okay, fine. So when we will go for V and V model?
When the customer wants high quality of the product, and then we are going to the VNV model. VNV model is nothing but verification and validation model. It plays the main role in SDLC also.
Okay, can you explain about difference between verification and validation?
Yes, verification and validation is nothing but in QA and QC. QA is the quality assurance, QC is the quality control. It is a process oriented, it is product oriented. In QA, we does not execute the program. In QC, we execute the program. It is a preventive technique, it is corrective technique.
What are the types of the scenarios we have?
There are four types of scenarios. One is a positive scenario with a defect, another one is positive scenario without defect, negative scenario with a defect, negative scenario without defect.
Okay, fine. Can you give me with the examples? Assume that I have one Facebook application.
Okay.
For that Facebook application, can you give me one? What is the positive scenario with defect and what is the negative scenario with defect?
Okay.
Assume that this is my Facebook login page.
Okay.
In that Facebook login page, how you can tell that that is a positive scenario with defect, that is a positive scenario without defect? Can you explain it briefly?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Can you explain it?
Sir, positive scenario with defect means when the customer enter the correct details, the page is opened. It is known as positive scenario without a defect. When the customer enter wrong details, when the page is opened, this is known as positive scenario with a defect.
Trilokya. That's it.
Thank you.
Okay. So now come to here. Just I will say that positive scenario, it is defect, it is nothing but while you are doing right. If you are entering the valid credentials also, that is nothing but a positive scenario.
Yes.
Right? If you are giving the positive data also, at that time login should be happen, right?
Yes.
But if it is not happening, right, at that time we are saying it as a positive scenario with defect.
With a defect.
Okay. And negative scenario with defect means if you are giving the negative scenarios also, at that time login page is open, means at that time we are saying it as negative scenario with
a
defect. Okay,
Okay, sir.
that's it, Trilokya.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.